Again, these things are always contextual. I mean, I don't think throwing a snowball at a banker who was actually enjoying the game is at all an act of violence. That banker was probably in the process of, buying more shares in oil companies and, it was involved in a violence that is so beyond a snowball. It was involved in forms of violence will mean that maybe we won't see snow again in Europe, and that places like Bangladesh are going underwater, and thousands and millions of people are being pushed from their homes. For me, that is the violence. I mean, a bit of snowball is nothing. I mean, there are individuals who are just trapped in a system, and there are individuals who feed that system. I think bankers make a decision to feed a system which fundamentally thinks that by making more money you are creating a good life. Yeah. You're not creating a good life, a common good life. You're creating a good life for a tiny elite at the expense of millions of people around the world. And I think the question is always, as individuals, of what we do in our lives, to think, well, are we feeding a machine that is this violent machine by our everyday life? Are we feeding it and enabling it and reproducing it and labeling it to destroy more things? Or are we starving it? And are we creating other forms of life and other forms of living that are about creating commons, that are about creating mutual aid, which are not about competition, and which are enabling life to live rather than actually destroying life? So I think it's a choice we all have, and I don't think any, and especially bankers, they're not stuck in a system. They made that choice to go in that system, and they're doing very well out of it. Even now, we're watching coronavirus collapse. I mean, I've in the hotel, I've been watching Bloomberg TV because I don't have a TV. I never watch TV, and it's just disgusting when you see, them all going, how are we going to make money out of this crisis? Capitalism loves a crisis, and a crisis like coronavirus is killing thousands of people. It will kill poor, vulnerable people more than rich people. And what the bankers doing, they're working out how they're going to make money out of this crisis. So.